everyone. I am back with another tip that I utilize on a daily basis to help me maintain my mental health, mental clarity. I have a few tips, and I'll do a separate video for each tip of things that has helped me to overcome a lot of the battles dealing with depression and anxiety and things like that, especially now with us being kind of stuck in where we are right now. It's important. It's imperative for your life, for your family, to take care of yourself. And these are just some tips that has helped me. I've already talked about journaling in my last video. If you didn't see it, maybe you can go back to my IGTV, and it was the only one that I've posted thus far, so it'll be the only one there, so you could see my thoughts on journaling and how it's been helpful to me and beneficial for me. But the second tip, of course, for me is meditation. And if you follow me, whether on Instagram or Facebook, you know that meditation is like my thing. It's it's one of my saving graces, along with journaling. But yes, meditation is my thing because I meditate constantly. I find myself just walking and meditating in the grocery store, wherever I am. If I find myself getting overwhelmed or my thoughts are all over the place, I will go into a short meditation, breathing, just trying to focus my efforts, not get overwhelmed. So meditation has been helpful. And a lot of people feel like they cannot meditate because the main thing I hear all the time when I talk about meditation is, I can never do that. I can't turn off my brain, or I can't turn off my thoughts. And from my perspective, from all of the research and things that I've done on meditation, it is not about turning off your thoughts. It's for me, it has been allowing my thoughts to be what they are, without any attachment, not being attached to the thoughts that run through my head, because as you all know, you're always thinking. Like, it's always something. If your mind isn't thinking about one thing, it's thinking about something else. It's constantly going. Heck, even in our sleep sometimes, our mind is still going, dreaming or whatever, tossing and turning. Our mind is always going. So meditation has been very beneficial because it's taken away my attachment to those thoughts, allowing my thoughts to be more focused and not stuck in one place. That can be very, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it can be harmful, when you're thinking the wrong thoughts all the time. And of course, I still have issues, and I still have things that, a lot of fear and things that I'm trying to get over. And meditation is a way that I'm trying to get through a lot of those fears, acknowledge those fears, get to the root of a lot of those fears, and that's where it'll start to come up for me. I do have notes. So I wanted to try to stay on track because I know sometimes I go on tangents. Some benefits for meditation: better focus and concentration. For me, I would put this almost like someone who procrastinates, right? procrastinators initially will try, and I'm a procrastinator, I'm a huge procrastinator, I'm working on it, try not to procrastinate. However, procrastinators, we try to, we tell ourselves, okay, I'm not going to procrastinate, I'm going to get this done early, I'm going to start this assignment right now, I have 2 weeks to get it done, I might as well just do it right now. And what will happen is we'll start the assignment, and then our mind's like, oh dang, I got 2 weeks, I don't have to do this right now, I can do this a little bit later. And you're like, no, okay, go, okay, just get it done, you start writing or doing your assignment, and then you'll be like, oh, you know what, I am hungry, you know what, this can't wait, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Maybe if I eat, if I do this, I'll be focused, then I can come back and I'll do it. And then you eat, and then 2 hours later you'll come back and like, oh man, I should have did this, oh well, it's too late now. And then you put it off, and then it's constantly, you know, putting it off. Whereas when you get to the end, now 2 weeks is gone, you have a day to get this 5-page paper done. What does your mind do? It goes laser focused into the assignment, and for some reason you do your best work. It's like your mind's just like, get it done. Nothing else can distract you from what it is you're trying to do. That is one of the benefits of meditation, because what meditation does is it brings you into that laser focus that you have when you procrastinate at the last minute. But it allows you to bring that in at any moment. Now you can have those, be able to focus your attention on your assignment without any outside influences, because you've been practicing this during your meditation, bringing your mind back into your thoughts or your breath or whatever it is. So that's one of the first benefits. Another benefit is it improves self-awareness and self-esteem. So for me, growing up, and I know a lot of people probably like, you didn't have low self-esteem. I did. I had very low self-esteem growing up. A lot of self-doubt, didn't understand, you know, the things that I was feeling. I did a lot of things to fit in. Just wanted to fit in, because I always felt like I didn't quite fit in, although I fit in with everyone. I don't know, it makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense to you. But it helps with self-awareness, just getting in and just focusing, getting to know your body. A lot of us just really don't even know our bodies. You know certain things, you know when you get the butterflies, but you don't really know what it means or what effect it's having on your body, or what emotions may be attached to those feelings. Your fingers may tingle sometimes, and that can be attached to an emotion. So what meditation can do is it can allow you to have some awareness of your body and what's going through your body and how your body feels. Just knowing the intricate details of you and yourself. Because so much of the time we're just going. We never have time to just genuinely just breathe and just, what does this feel like? Okay, this is how I feel. All right. Internally, not anything external, just internal to you. How do you feel? And if you know how you feel when things are good, and then it'll be easier for you to pinpoint when things are not, when things are bad, or when things are just, you know, a little off. Yeah. It can help reduce stress. A lot of us, especially now, it's a lot of stressful. We are in a very stressful time for a lot of people. And so meditation can help reduce your stress because it allows your mind to kind of not focus on all the negative. You can sit there, you can have the mantra, I will not worry, I will not worry, I will not worry. Every time you think of something, I will not worry, God's got me, God's got me, God has my back. Things like that is just very helpful. So just getting your minds, being aware of your thoughts, and just relaxing. Sometimes you just need to relax, and the tension, releasing the tension and things like that can be very, very, very beneficial. It can help manage anxiety and depression. Again, for me, I had a lot of depression, just things, just understanding who I was, and trying to accept who I was and my differences in thoughts, and feeling like, oh, if I think like this, then that's wrong, or if I think this, then I'm wrong. And it was just like creating, it was like a spiral for me. It was like, oh, I really don't believe that. I do believe that, but I don't believe that. But if I don't believe that part, then I'm wrong. And then it was like, okay, am I a bad person for not thinking like other people think? And then it would be like, okay, well, maybe I'm just a bad person, or something like that. And then it would just create a deeper depression for me. And so it was just like a spiral, a spiral, a spiral. But when I went into meditation, it allowed those thoughts to just be. It was just like I was no longer attached to any one thought or any one belief or anything. It was just like, okay, it is what it is. I'm just going to be one with myself and God, and allow my thoughts to come and go, and allow God to speak to me in a way that I feel like He's speaking to me, and not how society makes me feel like God has to speak to me, if that makes any sense. And that's just me. Of course, this doesn't have to go for everyone. You use it in whichever way you choose. I'm just saying it's been beneficial to me. It can help with fighting addictions, because what meditation does is it allows you to realize, or to notice the cravings that you have, and what's causing the cravings. So I know for women, a lot of women, that time of the month, for me it's chocolate. I need chocolate to help me, but I noticed it. It's like, okay, this is what I need at this time. And sometimes you just have to give into those cravings. Like for me, as if I want a piece of chocolate, sometimes I'll have a piece of chocolate. But what I don't do is allow the chocolate, or whatever my craving is, to take control of me. I have control over it. And so it can help, and it can help with those things just by noticing what it does or how it makes you feel, or noticing that it's there, and being able, as you learn, and as you get deeper into your meditation. And I've been meditating for a few years now, and I still have a little bit of hang-ups in certain areas. So it's not going to happen overnight, but as you continue and to get deeper and deeper into your meditation, you'll be able to allow those thoughts to pass, and realize that they don't have control over you, and just allowing it. Okay, I want chocolate. My body wants chocolate. I feel like I want chocolate, but I don't need chocolate. I don't need it. And go for something else. Something like that. It can help you be more kind and more loving. Those loving kindness meditations. That's when you're sending love to someone else, sending peace and joy to someone else. You know, someone may make you mad. You know, you can go into your meditation and be like, you know what? I'm sending them all of the forgiveness, all of the love that they need right now. You know, today I'm sending Crystal all of the love that she needs. Today I'm sending Sarah all of the love that she needs. Today I am sending my parents all of the love that they need. Anything. It could be anything. You can say whatever you want. Just sending love and just being aware of the love and feeling the love. And feeling it can bring you closer. And then you start to feel, when you send love, you begin to feel love internally. Like, you literally start to feel different, even about yourself. Sometimes you got to send yourself some love. You know what? I just love how I did not allow this day to get me down. I love how I remain positive. I love how I just took a deep breath in today's situation. I love the way my hair looks today. I love how my pants fit today. Anything. Just send yourself some love, you know. And the more love you send, the more compassion, and the more compassionate you are, you become, I would say, you become more conscious of what you're putting out in the world, and then you become more conscious of your biases, and things like that. We have biases and things that we sometimes don't even realize that we have. Just little things that you may not really notice because it's just a regular, like, it's just unconscious to you. Like, you know your route to work, or you know your route home, and unconsciously you just drive it, right? You don't even pay attention. You don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know how you got there. Like, dang, I just got on the road and I'm home. Like, I don't remember anything about the drive. I don't remember stopping at red lights. You know, sometimes you're just not really there. You're not present. But when in meditation, it brings you become present. You become more vigilant in your rides, you know. Sometimes for me, just to I'll turn off the radio a little bit, and I'm like, okay, my goal today is to find one new thing that I have not noticed on my same route to and from work. Ride the same route every single day. And it's crazy the amount of things that you're like, oh, I didn't notice that was there. Oh, when did they put that there? You'll look like, dang, that's been there for years. I just never noticed it was there. It could be anything, like a store. You're like, oh, when did that store get there? Oh, dang, when did they put that ramp there? How long is that? That's been open? You just don't even notice it. I'll do things like that, or I have this thing where I try to like memorize not memorize the tag numbers, but I'll like look at a tag number. I'm like, okay, my goal is to see how many tags I can find with this whatever, or try to read the tag, like make it read something. I do something like that just to keep me focused and to keep my mind like vigilant on things. Um, so I don't know, it works for me. It may work for you. I don't know, whatever things you all do to keep you focused on your route to and from work or anything that you do regularly. Um, but those are things that, you know, you just don't realize. That meditation has helped me realize, like, I'm just not present. I'm not present in every moment. Um, and I think, too, or whatever number I'm on, I think it also has a lot to do with just how we are, period, right now, with so much. We have so much at our fingertips. You know, we're watching TV and we're playing on our phones and we're trying to read, or we're doing so many things at one time, trying to, I guess, wanting to try to get a lot done at the same time. And that doesn't always work. Sometimes our mind just needs to focus on one thing at a time. And so I think meditation for me has been me being able to know when I need to stop and focus on one thing. Stop, relax, don't get overwhelmed. Just breathe. Just breathe. So yeah, I think that's one thing I noted. It allows you to breathe and not react to situations automatically. And I think this is a huge one, because a lot of people I know, in the past, I would just react. You know, if somebody said something that made me upset, I was just automatically or said something and it made me upset. I'm not going to say that they said something to make me upset, because their intent may not have been to make me upset. But they may have said something, and initially my first reaction was to be upset. So what meditation has done for me, and again, not all the time, because I sometimes still either get sad or get upset, or, you know, whatever, when something is said to me. But what I have been learning to do, and what I am practicing, is breathing through it. You know, don't take it in first. And your first initial reaction may not be the right reaction. But just breathing. Someone says something to you, and just take a deep breath. Your first reaction may be to cuss. I don't cuss. But if that's your thing, that may be your first reaction is, I'm gonna cuss. But what breathing does is it takes you out of that moment. It's just like, okay. And now you can better evaluate the situation. Cussing may not be the best in the situation, although it may make me feel good right now. It may not be the best thing to do in this situation at this moment. It can also give you a moment to just realize that that's where they are, not where you are. Right? Most people react or say things based off of where they are in their lives, and it has no effect over you. And so what meditation has done for me is allowed me to realize that everything that everyone does has nothing to do with me as a person. I don't have to make them feel like it's all about me, because it's not. You know, my thoughts, my feelings, my desires are mine and mine alone. It has nothing to do with anyone else. And so just being one with my thoughts and meditating and breathing has allowed me to make better decisions, because I try not to be as impulsive as I was in the past and making bad decisions. Not to say I still don't make bad decisions, because I do from time to time. But allowing me to breathe through it has been very helpful. Has been very helpful. So with that being said, I think that's all. I have so much more to say about meditation. I can go on and on about meditation because I love it so much. But I think that's enough for now. I may do another video on meditation, just going deeper into it, each one form of meditation. But in the meantime, what I will do is I'll do a short 2 or so minute meditation, just to kind of show you the beginnings of what I do. Now, typically, I will get on a cushion on the floor, but since I'm sitting in my chair, I will just try to get comfortable here. You can do hands down or hands up. Hands up is typically in the receiving. You're receiving from God, allowing the Spirit to move through you. Receiving. This is a receiving. And this is grounding. You know, you want to feel the energy move throughout your body, ground yourself. And typically just depends on how I feel. Typically, I'm in the receiving. I always want to receive. I typically, meditation for me goes hand in hand with prayer. I will pray and then I will meditate, pray to God, talk to God, tell him how I feel, the thoughts that I'm having. And then meditation for me is the receiving. I'm receiving back anything that God wants to say to me, any thoughts or any things that need to go through, allowing them to go, receiving what needs to stay, allowing to stay what needs to stay, and allowing to go what needs to go. So I will start. Get seated, comfortable. I typically crack my neck, do a few neck rolls, find a comfortable space. Allowing my breath to just go, flow. Slightly tilt my neck down. Allow my neck to be neutral, so there is no pulling. I just feel comfort. Breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Watching as my breaths get a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. Sometimes count my breaths. Typically do in for 4, out for 8. But others can do in for 4, out for 4. Typically 4 is a good number, a good count to ensure you're getting a good breath in and out. You don't have to do 4. You can do whatever is comfortable for you. but continue to breathe deeply. Allowing your thoughts to come and go. Focusing on your breath. Bringing your awareness through your body, starting at the crown of your head. Feeling any sensations in your head. Bringing that energy down to your ears, your lips. Coming down your neck, your throat. Allowing your breath, your awareness to flow. Going down through your chest. Feeling any sensations that you feel as you breathe. Allowing the energy to flow through your arms, through your fingertips, any sensations you may feel tingling in your fingertips now that your awareness is there. Continuing to breathe and just feeling. Allowing yourself to bring down that energy to your stomach, feeling it rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. Allowing the energy to now continue to flow down through your legs and your limbs. Slowly, the energy is slowly going down through your legs into your toes. Feeling any sensations, any heat or any coolness in your feet. Still allowing your thoughts to come and go. Focusing on your body as the energy flows in and out through each limb. Now allowing the energy to flow back up through, coming back through your legs, into your belly, through your arms and your fingertips, to your chest, up through your throat, your lips and your ears, your eyes, and back up to your head. Just breathing. You can stay here for as long as you need to. Just breathing and continuing to have the energy flow from your head to your toes, from your toes back through to your head. You can do this as many times as you like, sit as long as you want, until you feel the urge to come up. For me, that'll be it. I hope this was helpful for you. Feel free to leave me any comments, any thoughts on this. I know it was a little long, but feel free to reach out if you have any questions, any concerns, or anything like that. Again, this is just me and what works for me and what my thoughts are. It may vary, it may be different for you or anyone that you know, but I just wanted to share. So I hope this was helpful. Have a good one. Love you.